and today I'm here to react to episode 3 of season 2 and the final season of Love 101. I don't have too much to predict or say before watching this episode. I just want to get right into it, so yeah, let's get started. She's allergic? Oh no, this relationship can never work. They can't kiss if she's even near them. Like, how is this gonna work? Also, girl, it ain't worth it. No dude is worth putting yourself in front of a deadly substance. I feel like they want me to care more about this relationship than I do. I like how they still want to be friends with her. Like, that was kind of cool from the start, how they were like, look, we need your help, but also tell us about yourself. Also, she full on, like, I don't know why they wrote her like a 5-year-old, is also why I don't like her. Like, they wrote her like a middle schooler in that, like, she is mean to him, and, like, that's proving that she likes him. Like, what are the two things we've seen her do? She spilled that ink thing just to, I don't know, and then blamed him, and then she turned his phone in. It's like she's totally, like, tugging his, like, hair and being like, ooh, look at me. Oh, I love that Kareem is the one that chased after her. He really is the MVP of this show, I feel like. You just get respect, though. That is messed up philosophy, I will tell you that. Yeah, but that can start to get a tricky, tricky slope when you feel like you owe people something. I mean, she's what, 17? Oh, he's asking for Ada. Because I think, was it last episode? He was like, oh, so what do you want to do with your art? Like, you gotta take the exams for art and stuff. And I feel like he's so trying to help her. Yeah, I would just let the man go. When he smiles like that, especially, just let him go. Aw, I miss Ishik. I feel like she's barely on it this season now that she's not at school. Her outfits are so cute though. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the smile. He like only does that smile for her and it's the cutest thing in the world. He still looks very out of it though. Oh my gosh. Like even more so than usual. Come on, honey. Oh, that was so cute. What? Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. He's literally such a supportive boyfriend. Like, #1 cheerleader. I wonder what he ends up doing with his job in the future. Oh, this is so sweet. Like, this is all she's ever wanted. Was someone to see her as more than a pretty face and just someone who can be well off in a marriage. He has, because he's literally the sweetest. And jealous on your back. Oh, it's so sweet. And it's so true, especially for like 98 or whatever this is. Like, graphic design was not what it is today, or even what it was in like the 2000s. Like, she's kind of on the cusp of people being like, graphic design? What exactly is that? Oh, they're so cute. I love it. Oh, Sinan, this man. If he really wanted to stealth better, keep your dog inside. He's got like the biggest dog possible and he's trying to hide it. I thought for a sec he might get like, why is there a naked guy in here? But he's just so cool. He's so Kareem. He's like, hey, honey, how'd it go? Oh, so cute and sweet. I love them. I'm sad they don't end up together, guys. It's so sad. Oh, that looks horrific. Like, this is not helping with his depression at all. It's like your setting has to help your environment, and he's just, everything's so bad. He just needs like a nice warm bath. Oh, is that a little hot tea for him? That's so sweet. Please warm yourself up before you make yourself more sick. It's like Kareem said. He just always looks sick. Sinan. Kareem Still is my favorite line of the show ever when he's like, first of all, if I see a son of a bitch that looks as sick as Sinan does, yeah, I'm giving him my coat. The heck? Does he have a poster on his wall that says, I see short people? Is there a hidden humor side to this guy that we never knew about? What? Yeah, we know, bud. Oh, he's playing it so cool. He's like, just help me out, please. I really need the help. Making him feel like he's doing something instead of feeling like he's doing a favor for sinning. Oh, that's so sweet. Any other context, I'd be like, why are you staying at a teacher's house? This is the one context I'm like, oh, that's really sweet and nice. Sinan's like his like adopted son, basically. Like he's so invested, and like Sinan doesn't have like a healthy, positive male figure in his life, especially now that his grandfather died. But even before that, someone that was like looking out for him as like a father should. And now this guy's like, I'll step in, and I love it. Like just for him to have a bed, for him to have heat, a shower with hot water, like all that stuff's amazing. Oh, look at him. He's just a teenager. I feel like you forget because he's played by like a 30-year-old, but he's 17, 18, and he's got so much on his shoulders. I'm glad someone's there to put a blanket on him and, just be there for him. It's so sweet. That's one of the sweetest things I think ever. Like, remember when you were like a little kid and like your parents would carry you in home when you fell asleep in the car? Or like you'd wake up and like there'd be a blanket on you after you fell asleep. Like, it's just so sweet. I don't understand this. Like, we just met her, and her whole character was like, she liked him from the start. So it's basically like love at first sight, crush at first sight from her, which, whatever, that happens in high school. But for him, it's like, what exactly? She's been nothing but a pain in his booty. Like, what about her is like, I don't know. I don't, especially like compared to like season one when he was just like so uninterested in like all romance and stuff like that and like anyone to go to this, I'm like, why is he now like love struck? Like, I don't, it just doesn't, it seems like two different characters. Oh my gosh. I so knew he was setting him up as soon as he was like, come be a vice principal. Like, whenever like he backed him into a corner, he is very good at like being manipulative. Like, I don't think the kids ever full on gave him credit for it, but now I see it like he's so good at like the way he walked in was like, hey, like I like whoever wins like best for the kids, like I'll resign right now if like you think you're truly like a better candidate for them, and like backed the other guy into a corner basically because now the other guy looked like an a-hole if he's like, what, like, yeah, resign, like I think I'm the, like, you know what I mean, how he was just like so contrite and so like, no, like whatever's best for the children, that's what we care about. And now he's like, just, it's like we've seen so much more than I feel like season one. Like season one he was definitely manipulative, but this season was so far we saw him in 3 episodes. 3 episodes, he got the principal fired for in money fraud too. Which wouldn't you be at a certain hand like, why is this guy always involved in something, but like is always the under? You know what I mean? Like I would be like a little concerned about that. But then also he now got this guy in trouble, and it's just like, bro, like, are you full on a dictator? Do you have no unchecked power? Oh, I feel bad. He knows too. He got played. Oh, jeez. It just so sucks to see this douche guy winning all the time. Why was he the only one too? I never understood that. Why was he the only one that could challenge him for principal? I almost said president because that's basically what it feels like. But why was he? Because I always thought the girl, the teacher, would be better. Uh oh. That's never a good teacher lean. Oh, she's saying this in front of everyone. That's so embarrassing. Why couldn't she like pull her aside after? Oh my gosh, you're saying this to an 18-year-old girl after one chance? This teacher kind of sucks. That's not how you like thrive and like she made a mistake. She shouldn't have skipped class, but I don't think you have to like be like you lack character in front of the entire class. Like that's embarrassing. Oh, see, no, that's so, like that's so messed up. I feel like that'll get anyone to doubt themselves, and she's even more doubting because no one believes in her except her friends. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, he's literally kissing her tears away. That's so cute. That teacher, like, again, the point was right. The way she said it was wrong. Like, you could have gone about it a million different ways. And not in front of people. I'm never one for, like, public humiliation. I don't think there's ever Unless I'm being a dick, I need to call them out in front of everybody. I just think that's like adding some weird kind of convoluted power struggle to things. No. Literally, you signed her for the art classes. What? How could you be holding her back? It's her parents who are holding her back. They don't believe in her. You skipped one day and you learn your lesson. You're teenagers. Like, it's okay. Aww. I just wish he would believe in himself the way he believes in other people, the way he believes in her, the way he believes in Ishik, in Sinan. Like, he sees the good in everyone and the potential in everyone except himself. And that's really hard when you see the full picture and see how amazing and sweet and compassionate he is. Yeah, and she's miserable. Like, she hasn't told you, but it's very obvious. She's grown up in a family that all they care about is her worth as a piano player. No, that's not true at all. There's definitely hard work, but like, one setback doesn't ruin you forever. No. Literally, they're so good for each other. Like, you really see once they get together, and like, even in this season, how good they are for each other, how they balance each other out, and are each other's biggest supporters. So, like, for him to say they're not good together and he's not good for her, that breaks my heart. Don't let him do this. I know you don't really have a choice, you can't make someone stay, but say something. Say it's not true. Say that he makes you feel like no one else has. The bars on the window too are really like making this even sadder because it's like they can't even like full on touch each other. Like they just have to grab like fingers. I mean, this right here shows that you're a good person. You're willing to sacrifice something huge for what you think is better for her. And I wish he'd cut himself some slack. I feel like that's kind of what they all need to do, right? They're all so hard on each other, but like on themselves, but with each other, they're so forgiving. And it's just like, why can't you see each other the way, why can't you see yourselves the way you see each other? Like, he would never let Sinan and Ishik do this. He would be like, you're being an idiot, dum dum. Oh, look at the light go out. Poor Ada. She's so happy with him, too. That's the thing. Like, he's so supportive. That goldfish is getting ginormous. Like, we can talk about that, right? What a sad episode. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was exactly what I wanted tonight, was to cry in my feels. The sad thing is we do have to start getting closer to, like, whatever happened that makes them not friends anymore. And, like, I've been dreading that. But I feel like as long as they don't have, like, some big... Well, they're obviously going to have some big blowout, because why wouldn't you not talk to someone for 20 years? But I just feel like maybe this is how it starts. You know, like, Ada and Kareem are broken up and aren't talking, and maybe one by one they're going to start to think, like, everyone else is better off without them, you know? Like, Sinan obviously is going through a lot of stuff right now. Ishik's not part of the group, and Ada had that good line in the first episode about how, like, Ishik's the glue that kind of brought them together and holds them together, and I do think in a way that's true, and now that she's not around as much anymore, I think, like, she brings out the best in them and, like, encourages them to be their best self and see that they deserve happiness and stuff, and I feel like now that she's not there, they're kind of just making these decisions on their own, and they're not good decisions. Like, if Kareem had, like, told her that, she'd be like, well, no, like, you guys are meant to be, you know, and go off on her whole romantic spiel and be right. So I feel like they're, as much as I miss Ishik, I do wish she was in it more. I like that at least it doesn't feel like you can feel her absence in the group and stuff. So I think it's good. It's good. It's just making me sad, and I feel like I'm going to get more sad because we're going to get closer and closer to them not talking. So we know Ishik said she never celebrated another birthday, so it's got to be within the year that they all stopped talking. So yeah, that's sad. But if you have seen this episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts back down in the comments. Also make sure this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!